I just want to make a video about what I think what are the new features of Minecraft 1.17. And I just want to say it won't be a cave update because the cave update is too big. Come on. Mojang is planning to make one big update like Welsh and Belgium, one small update like Buzzy Bees per year. That's the trend they want to set, and probably like the next update will be another small update. But I do think the next big update will be the cave update because the fans wanted it to raise, and even Mojang has referenced the cave update, so I definitely think the cave update will be the next big update, and will have like new ores, higher tiers and that. But now we talk about 1.17, and first is the confirmed features like mountains that used to be called the Extreme Hills that was voted in Minecon 2019. And I'll tell you what the new mountains were added, like the new mountain features they say we're gonna add: new mountain generation, better snow, and goats. But in my opinion, I think Extreme Hills was a better name. It was a cooler name for it, but we changed the game to the mountains now. But I just gotta say, you know, the mountain features you saw like in Minecon were probably the features you're gonna get, like exactly what you get on paper. So no like hidden features, it's just what you get from the mountains. Now let's talk about the other features of the updates. I don't think this update will be as small as Buzzy Bees because that was maybe a bug fix update. It was even going to be called Bees and Bugs, and I think the next update will be a small update, but it's going to be a bit bigger than the Buzzy Bees update. And now is the unconfirmed features. I mean, this is just a speculation video, yay! But that's what I'm gonna predict will be in 1.17. Okay, first, I think 1.17 will have the biomes that lost in 2018, like the desert and the savanna. The desert, if you forgot, will have a new tree type called the palm tree and meerkats. I call it useless mob 435, and the savanna will have baobab trees, but I do not know like he'll use acacia wood or new wood type for the baobabs. But the trees should be the biggest, best trees ever for the game, said by Mojang themselves. And we'll also add termites as well. Termites will eat plants from the ground, and I think that's it. Just like a useless decoration mob. The smallest mob in the game will probably like a local novelty. And don't forget about useless mob 437, the ostrich. I think the ostrich will be useless because I think you'll be unable to ride it because that could be classed as animal abuse. I will have no good drops because Mojang don't want kids killing ostriches in real life. Come on, we just want kids to spend hundreds in our Microsoft store. Pretty colours, moving graphics. Just click on it, please. The 2019 user biomes I think will come in 1.18, the cave update. Yeah, I'm saying it. Like, I don't think Mojang's are gonna do like votes again because I bet was planning on adding the biomes in 1.16, but it was a bit too much, so they has to move up to 1.17, and I think they could possibly not want to do that again, but maybe they do. Maybe there's like another buy more mob vote. Just let's see. Like the future's undetermined. Well, it's gonna be like an actual Minecon, but that was shut, of course, because of I can't say. So I think we're just gonna get like another live stream of like the new updates. Like probably the new live stream will probably show the cave update that's probably coming out next year. And it's time for the next feature of the update. Like the next feature that'll be up, like features you've seen like already. so it's like easy to predict. Mojang has been doing combat snapshots lately to make combat more balanced and more beginner friendly. The new combat is still unfinished and still in development. It needs your feedback, so if you find anything wrong with it, just talk about them to it. Just talk to the developers what you find wrong. But we do now. You know you can only do 100% damage attacks now, no more weak attacks, so damage is more easier for beginners, because even I think PewDiePie struggled in the beginning of attacking mobs with full attacks, so taking out weak attacks that are well weaker will make fighting more intuitive. And the update will also be adding weapon reach as well, so weapons like tridents reach further away and swords, and also add a new enchantment called chopping that make axes do more damage and stun shields for longer. I think the new combat changes will come to Bedrock and Java at the same time, so the game will be in parity again combat. That was the one big difference between both versions. I bet Mojang is just hoping for the versions to be linked up and be identical, because I bet what Mojang been wanting for years, parity between the two versions. I bet they're ported the old combat to the Bedrock, because that was very controversial, so we're making it again, so it's better, and we'll put the better one onto the Bedrock. When the combat gets fixed for Hypixel update from 1.8 from 2014, that's how this update is, and Hypixel's still on it, to 1.17 in your dreams, because it's more than just a combat problem. It's a server problem. Minecraft become hard to run, but can only run on one CPU core. That's very a serious problem Mojang need to fix, but it doesn't seem like it's a priority to them. Probably I don't think it will come in 1.17, so I bet the service will still be stuck on 1.12, 1.8, or even 1.7 from 2013. That's a long time. And the last big feature is shown on Bedrock, but I think it will also be coming to Java 1.17 as well. When the snapshots come out, it will be ray tracing. Mojang is adding ray tracing to Bedrock, and I think Mojang also will add it to Java as well, for parity reasons as well. They just added the fabulous graphics, so they are thinking of ways to make the Java edition look better. And the thinking was ray tracing. It's a rendering method that makes writing look more realistic in games. The Bedrock bases are out right now, but you gotta remember, you need a ray tracing GPU to run it, an RTX GPU or a big Navi GPU that will come out later this year. And big Navi GPUs will be in the new consoles the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, so the new consoles be able to run the new ray tracing technology. A lot of YouTubers are showing you Minecraft running on ray tracing, because PC building companies want you to buy new PCs, so what's the best way? Just show Minecraft with ray tracing you can only do with new PCs. That's a good way to market your PC products. And I think all the features are now done for 1.17. It won't be a big update, it'll be a nice small update. Big and Buzzy Bees, but smaller and the never update. It won't add anything crazy new ores or new dimensions or anything. And now all we have left is the release date. And I think the release date is the Xbox Series X release date. That's right. We need ray tracing, so the Xbox Series X can take advantage of its power. So I think the new update will come at the same time as the Xbox Series X launch, because seeming now Minecraft will come out at the launch of the consoles in November. Do you remember when Minecraft used to be a year behind the PC. Now it's all released at the same time. There's a period in time where no features added to Java, every record update, 1.11, 1.12. That was why, because it was Mojang was just letting the consoles catch up to the PCs. That's why the PCs update slowed for a while, but the development has spread back up again as soon as the consoles caught up, because the console caught up about 1.12 and 1.13 is when the big update really began. And I think the Xbox Series X will release in November, like the Xbox One before. Microsoft owns Minecraft and will probably use the new update to market the new console. But you will still be able to play it with your old console, but you can't do ray tracing with it, of course. That's only a new console feature. And one last thing, why are people comparing the Xbox Series X to 2018 GPUs? Come on, Big Navi doesn't even come out until 2020. Come on. And I just want to say, the Xbox Series X won't be as powerful as the 2080 Ti, are you silly? And I just gotta say, I'm a historical person, and I do another show called Minecraft 10 where I look into me Minecraft past. In my current episodes, I've done stuff like mining spawners, collecting spawners. Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, is exciting stuff. And new episodes of Minecraft 10 every 10 PM UK time, 2 PM Pacific time, 6 PM Atlantic time, and 7 AM Saturday Australia time. And I gotta say, bye. Outro. PCs are cheaper than consoles in the long term.